iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. We have 3 games tonight to pick against the spread, the over-under, and the money line. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is currently $9.90 and $9.66 in its last 1,946 picks against the spread. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is just 10 wins away from its 1,000th victory pick, its 1,000th winning pick against the spread, over-under, and money line. Yesterday on October 9th, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks went 0-3 in MLB, 10-9 in NHL, and there were 2 or 3 games iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks hit exactly the correct amount of goals in the game, which would have gave you a lock on that pick. In the NFL, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks win 1-1 for an 11-13 overall record for all sports against the spread, over-under, and money line on October 9th, Thursday, October 9th, 2025. 3 great games tonight that you could have not only some fun watching, but put some wins in your wins category and some cash in your pocket. We have a few locks or traps that pre-game by average looks like it's going to go down to the wire. This is why we play the game. I have a lot of great numbers here for you on baseball, a couple different options to choose from. And based on these scores, I will give you the locks of the night, and we will see which ones are locks or traps here at iSnoopDogg.com online radio. Free bets and sports picks. Let's start with baseball. Baseball series is tied. It's Game 5 tonight in the Major League Baseball series. The American League Divisional Series. Tigers at the Mariners. Game 5. Series is tied 2-2. Friday, October 9th, 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time on Fox. Here we go. Detroit minus 120 on the road. Seattle Mariners are even money line at home with a over-under of 5.5 total runs. Now, I got some great numbers here. Take your pick. And I will tell you why this will be the lock of the night for this particular game. One of our locks of the night on iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. Now, if you were to take all the numbers into the season and continue the season into the playoffs, this game would be at, up to date, 4.50 to 4.51 in the Mariners' favor. Mariners at home, 4.51 to the Tigers, 4.50. But that includes the full entire season. Now, if you were to take those numbers and include the season into up-to-date play, on the road, the Tigers are averaging 4.35 runs per game. Now, the Mariners at home are averaging 4.30. But overall, I have the Mariners as a 0.10 of a better team in this particular matchup at this particular point of the season with the pitchers that are starting and where the bullpen has been pitching up until this point with the bullpen's current ERA for both teams. Mariners 4.51 to the Tigers 4.50. Now, here's some other great numbers. If you were to go into just the postseason and just to October, the Tigers, overall, these are a couple of our categories. There's about 6 or 7 different categories, which include live betting action, injury updates, trending facts about the two teams and how they match up, away records, home records, away trends, home trends, runs per game on the road, runs per game at home, batters averages, they've been dropping off, batters who batted this average in the season, batters who are batting this average during the playoffs, and so much more. But a couple of these categories, if you were to just go from October, overall, the Tigers are averaging 3.57 runs per game in October. On the road, they are averaging 2.8. Now, with just those categories alone, that gives us 3.2 points. Now, with the Mariners just in October, the pitching for playoffs in October is a 5.5 runs per game. The Mariners are averaging 5.5 overall runs per game to the Tigers' 3.57. Also, keep in mind the Tigers may be a little bit more tired than the Mariners. The Tigers have played 2 more games in October than the Mariners did with the wild card. At home, the Mariners are averaging 2.5 runs per game at home during October, where the Tigers are averaging 2.8. This gives us a point system of 4-3 with just October's numbers in the Mariners' favor. But still, in both categories, overall throughout the season, including playoffs and just the playoffs, the Tigers average more runs per game than the Mariners do at home. But because of the overall runs per games and away scores in a couple of the games that the Tigers played, they have a less overall runs per game than the Mariners at home. It's something to keep in mind. Now, if you were to go with the season's points up through the playoffs, or you were to take just October's numbers, and you were to take iSnoopDogg.com online radio free bets and sports picks final scores on both, they would both go over. You would have 4-3 as the October's numbers, or you would have 5-4 with October playoffs and season included. With that being said, both games would have the Mariners winning, and with the overall ones throughout with the season included in one of the categories, 4.51 to 4.50. 4.51 would be in the Mariners' favor over the Tigers' 4.50, even though the Tigers are 4.35 on the road to the Mariners' 4.30 at home, with the season included. Both scores would have the Mariners winning by 1 run, and this game going over. It's a game we suggest the over will be one of our locks of the night. It will be, no doubt, our baseball lock of the night, with the over at 5.5, and with iSnoopDogg.com online radio free bets and sports picks having at the least 7 total runs in that game. College football. South Florida at North Texas, number 24 ranked South Florida at North Texas. 24 ranked South Florida with an unranked North Texas team. North Texas 5-0, South Florida 4-1. North Texas is minus 2.5 at home. Florida is ranked number 24. Numbers tell me North Texas is the better team by far. Interested in their opponents and who they've played. That's where the averages come out to. I could break them down for you. Shoot us an email, send us a text, give us a call if you want to know these breakdowns of their opponents and the averages and against the teams they've played and why there's such a discrepancy in points. I got a final score based on averages and statistics, updates, trends, injuries, home, away, road. North Texas 45-25. 20-point victory for North Texas pre-game by averages and statistics. South Florida is a ranked team. Their past opponents in their past 5 games do play a big part in the point discrepancy. However, the averages are the averages and the statistics are the statistics from both teams. North Texas 45, South Florida 25. Is it a lock or is it a trap? iSnoopDogg.com online radio free bets and sports picks will pick with the averages and the statistics in this particular matchup. North Texas by 20 points. North Texas minus 2.5 at home. iSnoopDogg.com online radio free bets and sports picks will be taking this as their college football lock of the night, along with the over of 70. iSnoopDogg.com online radio free bets and sports picks. Total amount of points is just 4 points away from where Vegas, 3.5 from where Vegas has their total amount of points. iSnoopDogg.com online radio free bets and sports picks has a total of 45-25 in North Texas's favor. That would give North Texas covering the spread and the over for that game. Game 4 tonight, Aces at the Mercury, WNBA Finals. The Las Vegas Aces lead the series 3-0. There's a few different scores for this one as well. final score with overall records from the playoffs and the season, trends, updated injuries, live action betting, home and road, playoffs included, season included. We're going to have a different score than what we had last time based on the last game being updated and a few different statistics being added in here to the WNBA Finals based on last game. You can also go along with the theory that ESPN may want to drag this series out a little bit longer to not have a clean sweep in the WNBA Finals. They want to drag these series out as far as they can. Some more viewings for the WNBA world. A bit more competitive. Maybe this goes to a game 6. Phoenix wins this one. Maybe they win one more in Las Vegas. Maybe they go back to Las Vegas to win at home. If you want to go on that thought. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks with all the averages and statistics just explains has a final score of 83.85 to 81.15 in the Aces' favor. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks in one of its categories for the WNBA Finals has the Mercury at home averaging 87 points per game in one of its categories, and the Aces on the road 74.7. That's almost a 12-point difference. Las Vegas had a big lead going into the fourth quarter. Phoenix Mercury came and made it a game at the buzzer beater so they can score on them. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks has the final score in this game 84-81 in the Mercury's favor. So iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks will be taking the Phoenix Mercury money line to win the game. Also, we'll be taking the points plus 2.5. And 84-81 with a pre-average statistic pre-game score based on averages and statistics from iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. A total of 165, which would send this game over the Vegas point total of 163.5. Mercury 84-81. Mercury cover the money line and the point spread. That game goes over. North Texas wins by 20 points, 45-25. North Texas covers the spread of minus 2.5. Is it a lock or is it a trap? My averages, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and averages are dead on. Vegas is dead off on this one. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks averages are dead on. Is it a lock or is it a trap? North Texas, iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks will be going with the averages and the statistics in this game with North Texas covering the minus 2.5 point spread and the game with 70 total points going over the 66.5 point total that Vegas has. Lastly, with baseball, Mariners 5-4. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks will be taking the Mariners even money line along with the over as it's baseball lock of the night. And that is iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Thanks for listening in. Hope you enjoy your Friday night. We are looking to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We are looking. iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks is looking to go 7-0 tonight. 10 more wins for iSnoopDogg.com online radio, free bets and sports picks. 1,000th winning bet and pick. The countdown begins. This is iSnoopDogg.com online radio with your free bets and sports picks. Enjoy your Friday, everyone. Have a great night.